Welcome to today's episode of Off the Timeline. Today's episode is titled The Josh Naylor Timeline That Changed Baseball Forever. So imagine this. It's June 8th, 2015. The MLB draft. Somewhere in Florida, a high school kid named Josh Naylor just crushed a protein shake, possibly two hot dogs, and definitely someone's fastball over a high school scoreboard. In our world, the Miami Marlins drafted him 12th overall and then, well, traded him a year later because that's what Miami does when a player shows promise. But in this timeline, Josh Naylor gets drafted by the New York Yankees. Yep, the Bronx, pinstripes, and oh yeah, an entire baseball culture about to be flipped upside down by a kid who once brought a sandwich to the dugout mid-game. This is the story of Josh Naylor, slugger, instigator, designated hitter of destiny, and quite possibly the most controversial non-Hall of Famer in baseball history. Let's rewind the timeline. Section Section 1. In our alternate 2015 draft, the Yankees, sitting at pick 16, pass on James Kaprielian. Meanwhile, the Marlins pass on Josh Naylor and the Yankees get him. Why? Well, maybe the analytics team got hungry and saw plate discipline as a literal requirement. Naylor gets fast-tracked. By 2017, he's already in AAA Scranton. By 2018, he's mashing at Yankee Stadium, spraying opposite field home runs like they're cheese curds. That season, he hits .278 with 19 homers in just 93 games, launches a bat over the camera well, and starts the first of many rivalries, this one with the Boston Red Sox. Now, Boston fans, known for their subtlety and tact, bring rappers to heckle him. He responds with a home run over the Green Monster and a quote that lives forever. I'm not a role model, I'm a designated hitter. By 2019, he's a full-blown Bronx legend. 33 home runs, near 880 OPS, and a moment that defined an era, he homers off the Astros in late August and yells, "Try banging on that." Baseball social media breaks. The Yankees bench pretends to not hear it, and yes, the Astros are allegedly still cheating, but Naylor, he's just eating. Section 2, the World Series, and the bat flip heard around the world. 2020 rolls in. Pandemic season, shortened schedule, empty ballparks. Naylor thrives in the weirdness. No fans equals no shame equals pure chaos. He hits 14 home runs in 60 games, DHs full time, and leads the Yankees to the ALCS again against the Astros. Only this time, the Yankees win in 6. Naylor goes off. 4 home runs, a bat flip so crazy it gets reviewed for launch angle by NASA. In the World Series, the Yankees face the Dodgers, a perfect showdown. Josh Naylor versus Giancarlo Stanton, the man the Yankees didn't trade for because they had Josh Naylor. The Yankees win in 6. Naylor gets MVP. And the post-game presser, he downs champagne with a 12-piece chicken nugget tray and tells the world, this one's for the doubters and the sauces. The rivalry era, Judge, J-Rod, and jokes. With great power comes great feasting. By 2021, Naylor's on the cover of Sports Illustrated. Mid-bite, of course. He leads the Yankees to another 100-plus win season. But trouble's coming up in paradise. Aaron Judge is named captain. Naylor's not even at the ceremony. Rumors start flying. Bronx clubhouse is split between the quiet pros, Judge, Volpe, Cole, and the lunchbox bros. Naylor, Oswaldo Cabrera, and Anthony Rizzo, and he's feeling silly. Then comes the Blue Jays incident. It's a Toronto road trip. Naylor, Canadian icon and king of poutine, says, nice to be home. I can finally get real food again, unlike the slop they serve in New York. Next day, plunked, bench is clear. The Canada Beef Series is born. Meanwhile, Seattle enters the chat. Julio Rodriguez calls the Yankees all hype. Naylor fires back with, cool story, TikTok kid. These aren't rivalries, they're streaming wars. Section 4, the sandwich suspension and the churro homer. In 2027, things unravel. Bat speed declines, conditioning, let's say inconsistent. Then in May, disaster. During a mid-inning pitching change, the camera cuts to Naylor, eating a sandwich, on the dugout bench. Not between innings, during play. The Padres suspend him 3 games for unauthorized dugout snacking. He responds, I'm not chewing gum, I'm chewing on greatness. He still hits 22 home runs that year, but it's clear the magic's fading. By 2028, he signs a 1-year deal with the Miami Marlins. Yes, the team that drafted him in our timeline. He mentors the kids, hits a respectable .245, and gets into a shouty match with the rookie who called him washed. Naylor's response, I'm not washed, I'm dish soap, and I still cut grease. Poetic. Section 5, the ice bath and final flight. By 2029, it's the Kansas City Royals. He's a platoon DH. Hits 211. Makes a kid cry during a Gatorade celebration. An ice bucket is thrown. A suspension fouls. Social media explodes with hashtag IceBathgate. In 2020, the final act. Signed by the Pirates because, of course, he's a bench bat. One final homer in Milwaukee. His last at bat, a loud flyout. He tosses the bat thinking it's gone, then sheepishly jogs back to the dugout. Classic. He retires that August. Final stats: 261 average, 293 home runs, 944 RBIs, one churro at home plate, zero apologies he meant. Section 6, the media monster. Retirement doesn't quiet Naylor, it unleashes him. In 2031, he joins FS1. By 2034, he has his own podcast, Lunchbox Live. Segments include Sandwich or Slugger, Was That a Bat Flip or a Hernia, and Guess That Ejection. Guests include Shohei Ohtani, Jason Dominguez, and Scott Rowland, who declares, quote, Naylor belongs in a museum, maybe not that museum. Section 7, the Hall of Fame debate. Let's talk Cooperstown. 2036, Naylor hits the ballot. Stat line, meh. 18.7 WAR, 2 All-Star games, 1 ALCS MVP, 1 World Series ring, countless memes. Year 1 vote, 19.7%. Higher than expected. By year 5, he's climbing, 39.8%. Still not close to election, but growing. Analysts say he wasn't elite, but he was fun. Baseball fans say he was us, only louder, sweatier, and with more churros. Traditionalists, furious. One Hall voter says if Naylor gets in, you might as well induct a Philly fanatic, to which Naylor responds, honestly, I'd vote for him too. The final award. So no, Josh Naylor doesn't make the Hall of Fame in this multiverse. At least not today. Maybe not ever. But he made baseball weird, fun, snackable, gifable, bat flipping chaos, and a game that too often takes itself too seriously. Josh Naylor is the guy yelling, try banging on that while holding a hoagie. And may your next bat flip be tasty. If you like what you hear today, subscribe to our channel. And remember, it's not about war, it's about vibes.